I'm so sorry. I just can't do this anymore. It just doesn't feel like my life. So I quit. Yes, that feels perfect. That's what I'm talking about.
4 years ago, we were both working in New York City, making $100,000 a year each, and we decided to quit that for this luxurious lifestyle called van life. The entire house went dead. We're literally stuck and the ocean is coming up.
This is so deep.
As you guys know, we spend a lot of time in the mechanic shop. It's our first breakdown in the new van.
We ran out of oil. I know what you're thinking. Sounds crazy, right? That's the reason why we thought we were only going to take 1 year of van life off and then get back to our jobs.
We actually liked our jobs so much that we were planning on going back after 12 months.
So much so that we both cried when we quit them.
But within less than a year on the road, we had figured out multiple ways to make enough income to cover our lifestyle of full-time travel while living in a van.
So today we're going to share how we live life on the road, how we can afford it, and we're also going to show you other people that do it differently than us.
So if you're thinking about quitting your 9-to-5 job for van life, we might have the solution for you. Today's money maker for us is an online virtual thing, but has nothing to do with how many followers you have.
I have to do some surgery.
That's not the moneymaker. Clearly, we're not pimping out Frank's surgery skills for money.
I have not went to school for this.
So about a year ago, we learned about Amazon videos. We had been doing Amazon affiliate links and weren't really making that much money with them. I know a lot of people make a lot of money from Amazon affiliate links, but we weren't. We have them in our YouTube videos and descriptions and stuff, but they weren't making us a lot of money. I saw a TikTok where the person was talking about how they make Amazon videos and those videos make them money. The guy in the TikTok video said that he was making $5 grand a month. These do not require you to have a following because they're linked directly to the item. So whenever you buy something on Amazon, if you make a little video about it and then put it directly on the website, whether you know who we are or not, if you're searching for that item and you're looking for a video review, if you watch the video and then trigger a purchase, we get a marketing kickback. Unfortunately, we've never made $5,000 a month for it. I think our best month was just over $1,000. Most months, it's between $300 and $500.
Whenever we buy anything on Amazon, like this right here is an Amazon product, it's an inner tube for our bike. So now we get to review it, see how it actually does. And then that way, when people go to buy it, they have a video review and not just reading reviews all the time. And they'll know exactly how well this worked for us. We were able to put 100 miles on the last tire inner tube before something punctured it and popped it. So let's see how this one does.
Just one of the many ways that we make money across many different platforms. So today, obviously, Frank had to repair the tire for the bike because we use the bikes basically every single day.
Whether we want to go with our friends to the pier.
Ready, Shay?
So far, so good.
It's going to be an experience.
The bike feels so big. This is fun!
Do you think we're going to make it all in one piece?
I had a big hit well.
Wait, big. Get a hat down.
I was going so fast.
Put it backwards.
Look at you. Backwards?
Backwards.
But that provides no sun protection, Frank.
Yeah, but it protects it from flying off.
Really cool.
Yeah, you look so cool.
What's up, guys? We're riding e-bikes today. Let's go.
Destiny and Elizabeth have been full-time van lifers for over 2 years now, and they achieve this by working for corporate companies fully remotely so they can travel full-time.
I can ride down streets like this all day long.
Sure, they both have to log into work from wherever they are, but their jobs give them the freedom and flexibility to park up in new locations every single day and then enjoy time with their friends, like today. A random weekday, we all got to go out and enjoy the beautiful Florida sun.
Ooh, yeah, that. No. Who's next? Who's next?
You first. I don't want to cut you in line. We'll do the stairs next time on the next loop, okay?
Or we want to make a quick run up to Raining Berries. This was supposed to be for me, but now Alex has taken over.
supposed to be for the photo shoot.
No, this one specifically is for me. I said I was hungry. But yeah, I mean, this bike has came in clutch so many times for us, and it's really nice to be able to just get on the bikes together or let my family use the bikes with their kids.
So while we're doing this little repair, we'll make a short Amazon video for the inner tubes that we bought. And then today our plan was to make a couple of Amazon videos for a couple of the things that we haven't filmed yet that we received. We also often have companies reach out to us and say, hey, can we send you this thing for free because we saw your Amazon store? Most of the time we say no because people offer to send us weird things.
Things that we absolutely don't need and we don't want to sell to other people.
I got offered a chandelier yesterday. I was like, have you seen the channel.
what we make. And also, if we did have like an actual house, maybe we would say yes to that.
Yeah, we do not need a chandelier, so we wouldn't make a video about it. You baby kissing? Two things that we just bought for the van that I think are amazing additions that we're gonna make some Amazon videos for right here is this floor mat. We bought it too big and cut it custom for the space. I know, it's exciting. Now we have somewhere to like come in and walk in and have like be able to take off our shoes and feel good about it. The other thing, did you guys see the TikTok I made about snazzing this bathroom up? Voila, we've got our adhesive renovation all done. So happy with how it turned out. The final addition for now is this door stopper. This is a regular swinging door. Often when you're parked, you're not actually like level. You know, you wanna get out of here, hold on. Temporary intermission. So the many reasons that this door stopper is so nice is that A, when we're sleeping, we can leave the door open to get in and out. If we're on an angle, you can have the door open, creates airflow. We can keep the door open at night and keep the heat kind of moving out of there as well. That's gonna be a bonus. $8 for like all these amazing features. I'm like very happy about it. You're using the mat.
Yay!
You like it?
Yeah, we don't have to get our floor dirty anymore. It feels really nice and comfy, and it's softer.
We also recently installed this fan up here. We made an Amazon video about this previously because these were in our last van. And so the name of the game for us with the Amazon videos is the more the better. You could put like hundreds of videos up there and one of them will get thousands of views and make tons of sales, and then another will get 0 views and make no money. So it's really kind of like a crapshoot, honestly.
Now that the tire's fixed, I'm gonna use this bike to go up to the store and get what I gotta get, and I don't even have to move the RV. The baby gets to sleep, my wife gets to hang out, and I get to run up to the store on this great bike. Yeah, I know. That's a different size fitting, or well, at least it's the 1.5 inches that I need. But what this will do is allow me to actually link it up without having to move the upper pipe up or down. This is a much more expensive piece, but it's gonna make my life a hell of a lot easier and not make me frustrated, so I'm buying it.
Right, 3, 2, 1.
Doing plumbing and stuff like this, you know, might not be what you want to do, but I get to spend my whole day with my family and I actually love doing this, so win-win for me. This also has become a very good income for us because every time we renovate these rigs and we live at them for a little bit, we wind up selling them later on for profit.
Becoming van flippers was not in our income plan when we first left the road. Like we said, we had 12 months of income to travel and then we're going back to work. So we bought the oldest, crummiest van that we could find that had a good engine and bones and spent months fixing it up into a beautiful tiny home on wheels. And maybe we did too good of a job because after living in Lolo for almost a year, we knew we wanted to continue van life for good. Or at least for the foreseeable future. So we sold Lolo and ended up more than doubling our initial investment, which felt great until we turned around and spent all that money on our next van. We are driving away in our brand new to us ProMaster. This 2019 Ram ProMaster was a much bigger investment than our first van, but we turned it into a beautiful tiny home on wheels that became our home for the next 2 years and countless adventures. We took this van all the way to the Arctic Circle in Alaska and then down south all the way to Panama City, Panama. And after all those adventures, we had another big surprise on the way that we knew we had to make room for. So we made the big decision to sell Olive. I can't believe how fast that was. I can't believe how quickly she sold. Olive sold for a definitely nice profit, which we turned into our next rig.
The selling point of it is kind of hard in the sense of price point. It would probably be harder to flip this one for more money.
We bought Sunny for a very low price, but have invested a lot of money into restoring her. So only time will tell if we actually earn money on this flip. Frank's over there making us money on Bitcoin, maybe.
That made us a little.
He's made us a little bit. We, when we were in El Salvador and learning all about Bitcoin, we put a little bit of money into the Bitcoin market.
Does it taste better that you bought it with Bitcoin?
It does.
It's been having some pretty historic highs, so our little bit of money has doubled.
Actually
Quadrupled. Wow, way to go, Frank. So now he's like hedging, I don't know, whatever. He sold some and then he's probably gonna buy back, whatever. So that's another way that we make money on the road, although that money is all not money that's like disposable income. I guess if we sold it all, we could use it to do something like buy a bus, but that's money that's just like away money. Right now, I am working on our YouTube channel. I'm editing a video. And since you're watching this video on YouTube, you're probably thinking that YouTube is our main income stream. And while that may have been true for a couple of months out of the last 4 years, and was actually the determining factor in not returning to our jobs, because by the end of our first year of travel, the YouTube channel had been making like $1,500 a month, and that was basically what we were spending at the time. So at that point, we were like, oh my goodness, let's just go all in on YouTube and we'll be able to afford our lifestyle forever. What we quickly found out was that YouTube is very up and down. That means over the last 4 years, our YouTube channel has become the center of our ecosystem, I like to call it, from which all of our other things build and grow. We have the skills that we've learned from editing YouTube videos that we use for some of our avenues of income. Along with the YouTube channel taking off, we also started a Patreon account. This is where folks like you can support us with small monthly donations that make it possible for us to stay on the road. Right now we have over 100 Patreons and we are so grateful for each and every one of them. You guys have given us the encouragement to keep going, keep making content, and keep living life outside the norm. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. I love it.
Ow! But then we also have the brand deals and other things like that that come from the YouTube channel itself. The advertising money that we get from YouTube specifically is nice, and some months is very good, but some months is very bad.
And this is a huge reason why we have small commercials on our YouTube channel, but we're always picking things that lead to our lifestyle or make your lifestyle a lot easier when it comes to van life.
So for example, today's video is sponsored by Muck Pet electric bikes. These bikes are amazing. We have 2 tanks, which are the foldable version of the e-bike, which is so good for van life because you can find somewhere to store them inside your rig. The fat tires make them so easy to ride. They are really enjoyable to just coast on. You don't have to worry about bumps or uneven terrain because these beefy tires are cushioned. They have a 50-mile range, which means you can go really far on 1 battery charge. And for our lifestyle, it means that we can park the van and then take the bikes out, run errands, do things like that, and not have to move our vehicle every time. And it gives us the option to explore with the bikes as well. So once Everly's a little bit bigger, we're gonna get a carrier for her to go behind the bike, or like a seat to go on the bike. Helmet, also, always gotta wear your helmet on the bike. Well, we haven't been because our helmets are in Canada. But once it's safe for her to travel with us on the bikes, it's gonna be an amazing way to do a little family activity wherever we're traveling. But back to the income, this is where the sphere of YouTube really expands. So by doing brand deals, if we post a video and it doesn't get that many views, we might only make like $100 from posting that video. But because we had a sponsored brand deal in that video, we make much more than that. Some of our brand deals are as low as like 500 bucks, others are as big as like $2,000. So it really just depends on the product and the deal that we work out with the company. Some of the deals, like the one that we worked with Muck Pet, was just 2 free e-bikes, which are 2 high ticket items that we wanted anyways. And so for us, it worked out that we could get the product for free, which is another boon in this lifestyle, especially as we're about to enter into a building phase where we're building out a new vehicle. To be able to get some of those products and materials for free that allows us to build our tiny home on wheels at a much lower cost to us by sharing those products with you, makes it easier for us to stay in the lifestyle and to build a vehicle that we can actually live in. So not only does it put money in our pockets, but it puts things in our pockets that make our lives better.
While Alex is working on the edit, I'm working on the plumbing. And what that makes me think of is Crux and Beta and what they do for a living, and that's working on rigs. Hold on, our dog just went to the neighbor.
Crux and Beta provide mobile build support, but so many of the friends that we've made along the way provide builds and van build help to other people, and even just flipping their own vans as a part of their income and lifestyle on the road. So whether you just want to build vans for yourself and flip them, or maybe like Maria, Jose, and Chase, now you want to open up a shop, there are many options.
This right here is for another income stream that we have called Raining Berries. We're gonna take you there right now.
Eamon and Beck have tea.
Nomadic Movement have coffee.
And F&A now is the part owners of an acai bowl coffee shop here in St. Pete, Florida.
Yeah, baby.
We're hoping in the long term that this is going to be one of the ways that we make income on the road. We're not the operators.
When we're in Florida, we're gonna be here as much as we possibly can to help out in any way we can.
But for the most part, we're hoping that this is an extra income so that we can travel on the road. Right now, we've just started, so we're putting more money in and we're not getting any out yet. But fingers crossed, with you guys coming to visit, it'll be doing good too.
So come check it out. Come to Raining Berries, help us out. We also know other people that have brick and mortar shops that travel too as well, like the Garden Bells, for instance. We actually visited them on the way down here.
I absolutely love Joe and Lauren's story. They both quit their jobs to start traveling in the van full time and turned their love of thrifting into a booming online store. And just recently, they have opened this gorgeous brick and mortar location to fulfill all their online orders, as well as have a warehouse to stock all of the beautiful clothing.
That's just more proof that there are so many different ways to make money while you're living life on the road and to have that freedom to travel wherever you want.
So you don't need the 9-to-5 corporate job to make it happen. But if you want to have the 9-to-5 corporate job, we know a lot of people that do that too. With so many options, you can choose what works best for you to make life on the road possible. Because I promise you, quitting that corporate 9-to-5 job, no matter how much money you're making, cannot replace the experiences and the adventures you'll have doing van life. Whether it's for a short time or for a very long extended time like us, you will not regret the choice to live van life.